Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back for a very special episode. I think for the next few episodes, I'm going to do just a series by itself on some toys that are probably my favorite. Well, it is my favorite toy of all time, toy line. That would be G.I.Joe. And I'm talking about the years of like 1982 when it started with the little 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe figures, all the way to, I stopped collecting in about 1987, 88. But the classic line is from 82 to like 94. And I got a few vehicles, accessories that went with the figures. I wanted to show some of those. Some of these are my childhood toys, vehicles. I've kind of restored them a little bit. I've cleaned them up. I've put fresh decals, and some of them look better than new. I mean, the one I'm about to show you is 40 years old this year. Actually, yeah, 40 years old. 1983 it came out. But I'll show you that in just a minute. First of all, I'm gonna reference some information from this book. It's called G.I. Joe 1982 to 1994. It's kind of a guide that shows, you know, pictures of the figures, their vehicles and accessories, a little bit of info about them, and all that. So it's from this book by Mark Bellomo. Sorry, I'm sure I messed his name up. But this is a book that is the 3rd edition, and it's out of print. And if you look for it online, it's going to cost you a lot of money. I don't know why. It's crazy. I think I bought it 3 years ago, and it was only like $20 on Amazon. So enough of that. Let's show the first vehicle. This came out in 1983. Let's reference it in the book here, my little note there. But we're talking about the G.I. Joe Dragonfly. It's known as an assault helicopter. And here it is, boys and girls. The G.I. Joe Dragonfly. And I got this new acrylic stand for it, which is got the little spinning thing there. So I redid all the decals, shined it up really good. Plastic cleaner works wonders, people. But there you go. The pilot of this helicopter is Wild Bill, is his code name. He's sitting in the back. That's actually the driver's seat, the piloting seat. Up in the front as a co-pilot, that is, his code name is Airborne. And I just thought I would show that off. Did a little bit of work on it. Got some elbow grease going. Now, if you do this, the blades will spin like so. And actually, when this line of toys came out in the UK, in England, and the United Kingdom in the 80s, I'm not sure when the line started there. I don't know if it was like 84 or 85, or maybe it came out around the same time. But they were known as Action Force. And they had pretty much similar vehicles. They're pretty much copies of the American line, but some of them were changed up a little bit with different color combinations. And same thing with the little figures. They would have different colors and stuff to kind of show the difference in them and everything. But yeah, the Dragonfly, pretty cool. I mean, this was my first big vehicle that I got. I think my grandfather got it for me for Christmas one year. And of course, you know, as a little kid, I was excited. And I don't know about kids today, but when I was a kid, you know, I would pretend that my helicopter was other famous helicopters on TV or in movies during that time. So I was really into the TV show Airwolf. So it was the Airwolf helicopter, briefly. There was a movie called Blue Thunder, which with a blue police helicopter. And I used to pretend it was Blue Thunder. Now, recently I realized I came across some stuff on eBay. They actually made a toy of Blue Thunder back then as a helicopter, but I never saw it as a kid in stores or anything. And I believe Airwolf had its own toy with little figures and stuff. So those are highly collectible too, and all that good stuff. So I just thought I would give it another spin here, give you guys. I know this might be boring to some folks, but if you're into Joes, I think you might dig this video. This is just one of my side collecting things. I kind of just reconnecting with my childhood and just kind of getting them out of the box, clean them up and everything. Now, there's one thing I want to do. Now, the character of Wild Bill, he came out in different versions. I think there's actually like 16 different versions of Wild Bill. Now, I got a couple of them. There's this one that came out. When did that come out? Like in the early 90s, I believe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And then there's a different version of Wild Bill there. And then, of course, you got, you know, the one in the pilot seat. But also, I picked this up. I found this, I got a really good deal on eBay the other day about this one. Now, this version came out in 2008, and it was for the 25th anniversary of G.I.Joe. Now, I haven't opened it yet. I thought I would open it on camera. Some people are like, no, don't open it. But you know, I like playing with the toys, or I did then, so I'm going to open it up. Now, one of the big things that I liked about this, I haven't opened a Joe like this in many, many years, so I'll get them out of there. And each figure back then, and they would have a what was known as a file card, and you would cut this out. And it would tell them about, you know, code name, the real name, where he's from, all that stuff. And then this was always exciting, where you could see the other people you can get. So this is like a, you know, this is a recreation. This came out in 2008. Now, if you have to look at the figures, I'm not really impressed with the way Wild Bill looks. I mean, it looks like his head's a little bit too small for his body. But he's pretty cool. But if you stand him next to the old ones, he's a little bit taller, just a little bit. And I mean, if you can look at his head compared to those, what I really liked about this was, you know, it came with his trusty hat, his cavalry hat, and his two side pieces here. Of course, they're taped in. So yeah, put his guns in here. I put him this way so he can be like a Western, like a gunfighter. Put those in there like that. He's got this stand. Now, when I was a kid, I don't remember if stands came with the figures. I don't believe they did. I think you had to get them separately. But I'm kind of digging the stands now. I didn't use them as a kid. But as you can see, it says Wild Bill, codename Wild Bill. I'm not going to collect every Wild Bill there is. That'd just be ridiculous. I just thought, hey, you know, I love the Dragonfly helicopter. Wild Bill was one of my first figures. He was probably fifth figure, something like that. So there you go. So there you go, guys. I hope you all enjoyed that. I got some more to show you, some more vehicles and stuff. So I think I'll close it at that. So what we had here is the 1983 G.I.Joe Dragonfly helicopter with some extra Wild Bills and Airborne up in there. So there you go, guys. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So comments, let me know. Comment down there, guys. Also, if you like this episode, make sure you give me that like, smash that like button, as the cool kids say. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, I primarily do Blu-ray and DVD, Laserdisc, and movie-related stuff, but this is a passion of mine too. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. And Yo Joe.